brews, and banter.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Roman.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Season 2.
Season 2, episode 42.
Episode 42.
Right? 42,
Yep.
yeah. Exciting.
It is exciting.
A lot to recap from previous year.
I don't know if we'll be able to recap this
Not on this episode.
one. I'm more excited about this thing we got here.
Yeah, so
The video people are...
those who are seeing this for the first time, go to our YouTube channel and look at our unboxing and review of this. So this was from Bent Water, as you can see it etched on the front of it. However, we didn't get this directly from Bent Water. My youngest brother, who lives in Massachusetts, him and my other brother also went to the brewery and just wanted to hang out during Thanksgiving and just catch up. And Danny, beer tender at the bar, sold me a growler and told me if we get 12 of those, we get one of these. So we mentioned this on one of our episodes not too long ago.
I think it was the last one, yeah.
Or one before.
Yep.
Last one was Christmas. So, and now you see what it looks like. This is what you get.
It's impressive for
So,
sure.
yeah, my brother and my sister-in-law hooked us up with this. And we did a review video on YouTube, so check that out. And now we get to use it for the first time for a podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you get to pour, actually, because the tab's on your side.
yeah, so this thing's pressurized. It's got, I mean, I know
Yeah.
listeners won't be able to see this, but
We got CO2 cartridge in there. It's on. We pressurized it at, I think, 15 PSI.
Mm-hmm.
Might be more than we need, but...
let me pour this here.
So,
Oh, that's a lot of pressure, Roman.
slow
Fuck,
that
I-
down.
we don't want anybody to see that because they're going to...
What we're drinking. We are drinking...
What the fuck is all... Whoa.
Go a little light.
No, I think we go a little light on the pressure. Can't you lower that down?
Let me see.
All right, so
Go ahead.
here we go. Let's try this now. Whoa, what happened there?
You're all out?
The thing got excited.
Thank you.
So this holds, 128 ounces?
128 ounces, full gallon. We are drinking Bent Water Brewing Company, Sluice Juice.
Sluice juice, yep. 6.5%.
6.5%. They are out of Lynn, Massachusetts. Check them out.
Let's cheers this. I mean, I think you got enough for a sip in there.
Cheers. That's good.
Yep.
Works with IPA.
Yeah.
I read online, or maybe I saw a video where if you're drinking a nitro beer, you have to change the tap.
This little handle guy here.
Yeah, I think it unscrews and you can change it.
Yep. No, it's a pretty well-built machine.
So it's stainless steel. We have a brushed version. They have a mirrored version. Stainless steel. It's rectangular, perfect size for your refrigerator door. It's double wall construction, so it keeps your beer cold for longer. I don't know how long. This cap is heavy duty.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking semi-truck diesel cap.
And that's what holds the CO2 cartridge.
Yeah, the CO2 cartridge is in there. You got pressurized safety bleeder pin here. I think it's rated for like 20, 25 PSI. And you got a gauge up there, and this is your on and off for pressurizing.
So if you're really gonna fuck with it, you can try to raise the pressure all the way up and then dispense and see if this thing will blow off.
Well, it won't dispense. I think once you raise the PSI too high, this will pop up.
But yeah, so it's a cool machine. I mean, this thing is
We'll use it with more beers.
stainless steel, great design. So
They say it only works with Bent Water beer, but
yeah, we'll try it. We'll give it the old college try.
if it breaks with other beer, then we'll know it's rigged.
Right.
And in the front of it, there's a glass tube, so you can kind of see the level of how much beer you got left.
Yeah, sight glass. So, but I mean, still, You could sit there and have a good buzz put on with this thing if you try to finish it.
Full gallon of beer.
Yeah, I mean.
So if you go to a brewery and you get a growler, and it's like a day or two till it starts to lose carbonation.
Mm-hmm.
You put in one of these, pressurize it, and you can have that sitting in the refrigerator door.
It's just like having a keg.
Yeah, just open the door, pour yourself some beer, and close it.
Or the center console of your vehicle, of course.
Yeah, of course.
If you're not driving, but road pops for the passenger, like it'll fit there.
You can face the tap towards the passengers in the back.
Yeah.
That way, you're not the one who's drinking.
You could put a tube on this, like a funnel.
You could.
Yeah. I mean, the pressure is coming out. It's going to blow your.
Get one of those hard hats.
Yeah.
Instead of beer cans, you just have the
I got
tube.
one. But this thing here would blow that little punching bag off the back of your throat with fucking pressures on here now. You know that little dangly thing in the back of your throat?
Punching bag.
Yeah, the speed bag. But, all right, so we got more beer in here now because the phone's going away.
So
we're going to...
Thanks to my brother, my sister-in-law, and thanks to Bent Water.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys, and Happy New Year.
Super cold, man.
Good beer.
So what else we got?
We got to the studio, and we had these gifts.
Yes.
Where's yours?
It's right here. So we had a secret visitor.
Santa, did you leave cookies and milk?
No, I think this came from...
I left a cigar and bourbon, and it was gone, so...
Must have been my wife that did that because...
Well, who do you think this secret Santa was?
I think it's my wife. So, yeah, she just kind of...
Your wife is so cool.
I don't know what we got here. Maybe it's another one of these tap machines.
Oh.
What do we get?
We can snuggle together.
These are
a blankie.
Sleep pants. This is not a blanket. It's sleep pants. Man, look how comfy and soft these are, huh? I'm just gonna kind of take mine off like that. You can sit there and fucking be a Neanderthal.
What?
You're like ripping tags and shit. Mine just comes off like that.
I didn't even have one of those. Fuck you.
Look at the sleep pants. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna keep my ball bag warm.
This is perfect. We got a tap machine, and we got these tap handles.
Maybe next episode we'll wear sleep pants.
I'm gonna put these on now.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, there's two pairs.
Yeah.
I thought it was top and bottom.
No.
And they have pockets. How thoughtful.
These are nice.
Do we have to match?
We do match.
Well, thank you to your wife.
Yeah, thank you. You will make sure I relay that message. So what else we got? You still got one of these, I owe you.
Oh, yeah. I honestly keep forgetting.
But I wanted to talk. Was the last episode we talked about Haberle bottle?
No, I think a couple of episodes back.
So we heard from Patrick at Haberle, and he said these bottles that we have are from like the early 1900s, like 1900,
Pull up
1902.
the message from him.
I pulled it up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Don't pull it out. I said pull it
I'll
out.
do both. But it's 1900, 1904, maybe 1920s. Not sure. So he's not even seen these bottles, so he'd probably be able to tell once he sees them. But I do have, like I said, I found a source. So I found, I got more coming. So we'll go through it because this one's got the Haberle logo and name kind of on the top towards the neck. Mm-hmm. You know, but I found one that's got it written towards the middle of the bottle or towards the bottom. So, and then there's actually a special one coming.
Why were you flipping me off?
It's what I do. And I got a special one coming that these are really small. Like I don't know if those are like
fingers
normal.
can get stuck in there.
I know. I don't think that this thing is like the size of a normal bottle, is it?
Well, the glass is thicker than it is now.
Yeah. So your penis would fit in here, but mine wouldn't. I need the wider mouth. I need the wider mouth. You wouldn't even touch the edges. But
some people need Gatorade bottles. I just need a narrow neck.
You need like a sippy cup. But I do have another bottle coming that I'll show you when that arrives. But
that's exciting.
We talked to people about how we like the history of things and
yeah,
this is really cool shit, especially because it came from Syracuse.
We've entered them into Alcohol of Fame.
Yeah.
And they're with Anchor.
They're with Anchor.
I saw a post on Instagram, Anchor Brewery, like wishing everybody New Year or Happy Holidays or something like that. And then they're like, oh, we'll see you back soon.
So maybe the employees bought it?
Maybe. We'll have to follow up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question for you. What has one head, 1 foot, and 4 legs?
One head, 1 foot.
No. 1 head. Yeah, 1 foot.
The fuck?
And 4 legs.
Well, it's got... My dick is a foot. And then 4 legs would be a dog penis.
Way off.
Yeah. What is it?
A bed.
Oh. I don't like that joke.
Don't care.
That's not fun.
Okay. What is a reverse exorcism?
I don't know.
When a demon tells the priest to get out of a child.
Oh. All right. That's okay. You just whip the priest now?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to bring up that sound effect. So I was interacting with one of our listeners, and they said something to me, and we're going back and forth. Oh, will you do this? I'm like, will you do this? And we're just communicating. But he said something to me, and I it was something along the lines of, "Don't you have anything else, anything better you could be doing right now?" Just like I was just annoying him, and then I thought, you're such an asshole. So then I wanted to start maybe another segment called the Teabag Recipient of the Week. So we'll mention someone's name, and then they get the teabag across their head, and then you get to hear that fucking soundbite.
Wait. Say
You're not paying attention. I don't know what the fuck's going on here with you.
Can I say that again?
When I say the person's name, the teabag recipient of the week is whatever, and then you got to play the soundbite.
All right, so you'll tell me when.
So the teabag recipient of this week, or maybe it's a month. I don't know how often we're gonna have these teabag people. But the teabag recipient this time is Jeff.
That was especially for you, Jeff.
So that's a whip. We gotta do some sort of slap, like a wet nutsack, like right on a big fat forehead.
Like,
No, like a sound like.
all right, Jeff, you just get a whip now.
Yeah.
We'll have a special sound bite.
We'll meet up and I'll give you a real teabag. Authentic.
Teabagging with a microphone so we can use that.
I'll put one of these DJIs on my bag, and but then if you did that, you'd hear
Stop.
he's gonna lick my bag. So anyway, we tried to record that sound and it came out all right. But what else we got here?
I have an interesting story. So this is the title. Woman donates kidney to boss, then gets fired for taking too long to recover.
Really?
I thought this was hoax, but it's a real
Like
story.
from The Onion? You ever go to The Onion?
I don't know where this... I'll have to find the source from this. My brother sent it to me. But Debbie Stevens, a 47-year-old woman from Long Island, claims she was fired from her job at Atlantic Automotive Group after donating a kidney to her boss, Jackie Brucia. Stevens filed a complaint with the New York State Human Rights Commission, alleging that she was mistreated and fired after the woman got what she wanted. Stevens, hired as an assistant by Brucia in 2009, donated her kidney to a stranger to help Brucia move up on the organ donor list. Despite not being the best match, Stevens underwent surgery in August 2011. Upon her return to work, Stevens alleged mistreatment, including screaming, demoting, and relocation to a dealership for more from her home. Stevens consulted a psychiatrist, and after her attorneys sent a letter to Atlantic Automotive Group. She was fired within a week.
Yeah, she should have fucking recovered quicker. Maybe she gave her a kid. No, that's a liver from drinking.
You know, I think I talked about this. You try to do a good deed, and you always get fucked.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's the way of the U.S.
I had a tenant who is pregnant, and she couldn't get hold of her husband, so she called me to go to the
Isn't
house.
the same person?
She called me to go to her house to wake her husband up, so
Where
he
was
could
she?
go to the hospital. She was in the hospital calling me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm on the job site on the ladder with fucking tool belt, holding a trim. My phone rings. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I check and she's like, Roman, I'm in labor. Can you please get hold of my husband?
Did you?
Yeah, I went over to the house. The guy opens the doors like sleepy. I don't know if he works night shift or something. I go, dude, your wife is in labor. You got to go to the hospital. And he was like, can you imagine waking up from dead sleep?
Yeah,
Like,
see,
what?
Brews and Banter is full service.
I know. We take care of our people.
Anytime you guys need someone to go to someone else's house, call Roman. He'll do that for you.
Wait, for what?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't put limits on this. We want to help everybody.
Just, I'm waiting for this good deed to come back and bite me in the ass.
Nah, how's that going to bite you in the ass?
I don't know. Something's going to happen. She's going to say I didn't wake him up on time.
You're going to...
Can you see if you can pour me some more?
No, the sight glass says there's no more.
Oh. There you go.
That's what happens
That's teabagging.
after a bad night of draft right there. Like, I thought the thing was going to take off on me. Look at that. We didn't record that sound. My God, what was happening there? I think we got too much pressure in this thing. Take this. I don't want to hold it anymore.
Oh, my God.
I think there's too much pressure in this thing. I mean, maybe a keg has
14.
that much. Well, maybe a keg has that much because they got bigger lines and they're traveling farther. This has got a small line and it's going about 4 inches.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have enough beer in there. That's what it is.
If you fill it up, maybe.
I mean, why don't we put, 24 ounces?
Well, these are 16 each. So what's 16?
32 ounces.
Wait, this is
That's a Growler, right?
I think so.
32 ounce?
Yeah. It's, I don't know. With the way you're all over the place, I'm going to wait for you to, later in life, whenever you die, because you're going to die before me. I'm going to fucking
That's a fact.
I'm going to fart on your casket pillow and give you dead guy pink eye.
I'm gonna die from fucking gases that are coming out of your body.
No, whatever's coming out of this thing. This thing's gassier than I am.
That's not as loud.
That was impressive.
That's not as loud as you are.
But so now what's happening? This pressure, if it's out of beer, pressure is going away.
No, still pressurized.
But we just have to release the pop-off valve before
We just have to,
before taking the cap off.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me. Or you just turn this off completely so you can shut the gases off and then you can take the cap off. Well, I'm sorry. Shut this off, open that to release gases, then take the cap off.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it won't be
uh,
super pressurized. It's not going to blow your hand or something.
Be safe when you're operating this thing. But if you loosen the threads, I mean, the gas will escape, and it's not like opening your radiator cap.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hopefully this isn't 220 degrees or whatever the fuck it is.
It's not.
And
a pretty beefy handle on this thing too.
Yeah, beefy. I like when you say beefy. So they probably welded a nut, I bet, inside this. And then, like you said, it's kind of tapped, but there's probably a nut inside there because this looks like it's replaceable.
It is. Or they could have just drilled into the double wall and tapped it.
Yeah, but what stops this from...
Well, like if there's a solid piece of stainless steel here in this area, you can tap the threads.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like this thing.
Yeah.
It's, like I said, it's pretty heavy duty. Like, it feels like it's still got something in there.
You know what I want to do? Show up at the brewery with this.
It says you can. It says you can.
No, I know, but we'll go to a brewery. They'll be like, oh, fuck, where'd you get that shit?
Yeah. Well, we're going to tell them we got it from this place indicated right in the fucking front of it. This laser etched.
Right, but you can buy these online.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we'll include a website in the description if you want to just buy one of these. Oh, I think they also have a smaller size. I think they have 64-ounce size, and it doesn't have a handle.
So like a half gallon? No, we need the handle.
There's another company that makes round ones, which is also nice, and you can get it in like a copper finish, which I wish you could do that with this one.
Yeah.
But the round ones are kind of tough to put them in the refrigerator. This is more the square design is just better for transport.
Yeah, the round ones might look a little more traditional, I suppose, with the copper finish or whatever. But this stainless steel, I mean, everything stainless is good. It's sanitary. It's easy to clean.
I wish the gold finish was copper instead of gold.
I mean, what the fuck? You got a lot of hang-ups here, man. For a fucking machine we got for free for some venison jerky.
If this company is listening right now, contact me for consultation advice.
Send us another one with a different thing. We'll try them all out.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was just a small venison jerky fee from your
exchange
from your brother.
Yeah. My son and I went hunting, and I got a deer. Well, we both got a deer together. Dual effort here, and so my freezer is kind of full from last year. I got a lot of deer last year because I had more opportunities to go out and hunt, but I get processed, so I get like Slim Jims sticks, and I get classic jerky, and it's easier for me to give that away, So I get like 40 or 50 pounds of that.
40 or 50 pounds of jerky?
Yeah, jerky and Slim Jim.
Well, so what about you don't get like steaks and the back straps, all other bullshit? Like
I don't have any more room in the freezer.
Oh, so you had to make them into this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
And that way, it's easy for me to give that away.
I didn't realize you did it on purpose for room, for space issues.
No.
Yeah.
But once I use up what's in the freezer, and then I get more steaks. I like. I order these cubes for like venison stew.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And that's delicious. But what the fuck do you care? You don't fucking eat meat anyways.
I eat all kinds of meat. I just don't eat deer meat.
You don't eat any meat that tastes gamey.
Right. Well, who wants that?
Badass motherfuckers like
No, you only eat meat that tastes gamey because it's gay me.
That's right. I'm happy.
So we talked last week about, maybe it was 2 episodes. I don't fucking know now. But the Senate aide that had the
the guy took it in the ass in the Senate.
Yeah. So but I don't know. I'm just talking about the government now because there's all these issues overseas and with Israel and Hamas and
which
Yemen
there is another conflict, by the way.
Houthi or whatever the fuck, Houthi and the pirates. Mm-hmm. All these people. So basically, the supply chain is probably going to get interrupted again because now these guys in the Red Sea are getting all fucking attacked. So now the insurance is ridiculous to ship. So they're going to go around the southern tip of Africa.
Well, no.
Which like doubles their time.
They just deployed a special force to protect cargo ships against Houthi attacks.
That's right. They did.
Yeah.
But the people that have already made the decision to go around don't care about that. It's the people that have decided that they're still going to go through the Red Sea. It's a joint task force with some other countries, but I don't know that it's going to solve all the problems.
I'm hoping this task force, because it's U.S. and U.K. I know for sure that are involved, because they're the ones who are fighting and stopping Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. They've shot like drones down and all kinds of stuff.
Which is another problem because their drones are $1,000 and the missiles we're using are $1 million. I mean, what the fuck?
Hope not million.
I think it is.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Another conflict just brewed up is Finland and Russia. Mm-hmm. Did you hear about that? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on around the world.
Who knows what's going on?
I know. Why?
And he's going to get reelected like in 2 months.
Yeah. He wants to run for another term.
He's gonna.
And
But they're the only runs like, we start campaigns for our president 3.5 years before the election. These guys do it like 3.5 months.
Oh, you hear what Colorado did?
Yep. And it'll probably be overturned, I'm sure, but people are all pissed off.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Even liberal people are.
That's a big no-no. That is like...
Mm-hmm. So
it's like saying we can break democratic laws to save democracy. Right. Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
I thought I just read before we got here today that Texas and someone else, I don't know the other state, are trying to do that now to keep Biden off the ballot.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Like, stop.
Yeah.
Cut the shit. Just let people decide, and that's what's going to be.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, I don't need you to make decisions for me.
Yeah, it's just a fucking big circle jerk and a waste of money. And
yeah, I hope Russia doesn't retaliate too bad against Finland, because I'm concerned about too many conflicts. Are
Finland's in NATO now, so
and South Korea fucking launched a rocket that could reach U.S.
North Korea.
Sorry,
Yep.
fuck, North Korea.
Yeah,
correction.
But Finland's in NATO now, so if Putin wants to go after that, there's a lot of people involved here. I mean, I don't know why we have to spend. I mean, we're a large country, I guess that's why. But there's so much money that we throw at this. I don't know why we're not like sharing equally with other people. Any responsibility we have for protecting people outside of our borders.
You know what I've been thinking is countries like Russia, China, Cuba. These are like dictator-controlled countries, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they have no intentions of like taking over neighboring countries? What is the problem of joining NATO? I think they have a problem with it because they maybe have plans for the future to take over some of those countries. So
Mm-hmm.
if your intent is to do harm and go into war with another country, that's when you'll have problems with countries joining NATO.
Yeah, and think of this.
Unless they're afraid that this collaboration of countries with NATO, then it's going to attack them, which I hope is not the fact. I hope it's just kind of like a mutual kind of agreement that, look, we're just here to protect each other because of countries like Russia and China exist.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the big picture, and it's sad that Cuba is the golden child right now. Like, you don't hear anything
Why?
about them. They're not in any trouble. They're not causing any fucking issues. Like,
Well, no, they are working with Cuba, China, and Russia were joint force for our midterm elections, 2022. They were heavily conflicting with like public in U.S.
Yeah, I was
creating chaos and all that stuff.
I was talking about militarily. Like, there's no.
Yeah, well, I think
no
Cuba's kind of surrounded by.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But they don't have the manpower and military might that these other countries do. So
you know what's in Cuba is like Russian cars. And I was wondering, why are there Russian cars in Cuba?
well, they got cars like ours too.
No, they do, but where's Russia and where's Cuba? And I was just surprised to see Russian cars in Cuba.
I see a lot of these car shows where they're over there, like rebuilding and restoring these like 1940, 1950 big ass fucking Chryslers and shit that used to be here because they don't have any rust on them.
My son and I just started watching a show, Gotham Garage. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of that, but I didn't watch it.
It's on Netflix. That's pretty cool. He seems to like it, so I'm down with it.
Yeah.
They buy like junk cars. They fix them up, make them like look fancy, custom, and then they sell them.
Yeah.
They have like joint deals too, like fix this car up for me, I'll trade you for this one, and then they'll use this trade to do some work.
So it's not all money.
Trade it for something else, Yeah. But yeah, it's a pretty cool show.
Yeah.
There's like 5 seasons, 5 or 6
That
seasons.
many seasons? Oh, I don't fucking. I think I just heard about this thing.
The whole the motorcycle one, Orange County
Choppers.
Choppers, that like all fell apart.
Oh yeah, it was a dysfunctional fucking.
Their father was in more debt than he owned. It's crazy.
It's tough when you got all this money coming in, you got TV sponsorships, and, you ever see his house on that show? He's got this big fucking farm, all these fucking animals, and this huge log cabin looking house, and like, well, why? Why would you want to put yourself in debt to do that? So you can go home and fucking shit in the same toilet everybody else does and sleep in a bed? I mean, like, why you need to do that? Like
Same toilet.
Well, I mean, we're not sharing the toilet. The same.
Everybody's shedding the same.
Like the same configuration. He's probably got enough money for one of those Bluetooth toilets we talked about. He's probably got a fucking clutch on his toilet.
His toilet's bigger than the one that's here.
He's got fucking motorcycle handlebars that pop up in front of his toilet so he can like this.
Oh, you know what's funny? On Instagram, I saw these toilets, and they're probably like AI generated arts, and they were in shapes of like different trucks, like GMC, F-150, Chevy. Like
how are they big? They're huge, like a size of a tub.
Yeah, no, it's like the size of a toilet, but like the tank and the whole design looks like a truck.
It's really weird.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you.
Why don't they put just a toilet on top of the drain of the tub? Save a bunch of room.
Did I tell you when my friend's father and him, they do these like annual motorcycle rides? They like thousands of people ride their bikes up to like Adirondacks.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, so they were stopped at the gas station, and there's a line to the bathroom, and this guy, it's like, why is there a line? Isn't there a sink?
Yeah, or floor drain or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
These guys are quick.
You trying to like piss in the sink?
I've done it. Well, you try. Why can't you do it?
Well, it's kind of higher. You're trying to like pee kind of like upwards.
Just dump. You got to jump. Squirt, squirt. Just
good
hop.
luck.
Yeah.
What if you can't stop?
Then don't.
Can you stop mid peeing?
You think that's the worst thing that happened in the fucking gas station bathroom?
Gross.
Yeah, that's all gross. It's disgusting.
I heard in Europe they have these like bathroom stations, public bathrooms, and you have to like pay to go in. So it looks like a oval booth, and then you put coins in to use it, and then it opens up. You go in and use it. The next person.
Are you timed? Is it like what is your?
I don't.
Is it like 25 cents a minute or something?
I don't know if you're timed.
What is the purpose of this?
So it's public bathrooms.
Why are they making you pay for it? They think you're going to treat it better because you paid for it? It's not my fucking
I
bathroom.
don't know. Well, I mean, to cover the expense of putting those bathrooms up.
Oh my God. Yeah. Just
Instead
like
of going into like a business or having a porter party, it's these like, I don't know how to explain. They're almost like an oval shape.
Okay, whatever.
And so just, I wonder if it like hoses the place down. Like how?
Yeah, I mean every public restroom should just be solid surface with like a bleach dispenser, and you just like, activate it and it just fucking douches the whole inside of the bathroom and it all goes down drain. Like,
it's like picture like a giant dishwasher.
Right. Yep.
You go in, you pee, you get out. Door closes and these jets just fucking wash the whole place.
I mean, and why can't they? You make it all like concrete or whatever, and just have a floor drain, and then you're
sanitized,
good. Like,
and then these like fucking jets turn on to dry really quick.
They should do the same thing to the fucking campgrounds because those things fucking stink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you walk in there.
It's all.
Have you ever been to a campground bathroom and saw like bear claws like just scrape the doors?
No, it's probably someone who had a big lunch and they're fucking just trying to pinch a loaf in the fucking stall there. But no, I don't know why there'd be a bear inside there.
Someone's wife just fucking dragged a husband out and he was like grabbing onto anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that. But
speaking of being dragged, have you heard of, let me make sure I say this hospital correctly, the name. But it used to be in Massachusetts. I believe it's Denver State. Or Denver State. Did that sound the same?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. You said it twice.
It's a mental institution that was operated in Massachusetts.
From Denver State.
Well, no, there's Denver City in Massachusetts.
Sits. You didn't make it plural. You made Massachusetts. So what about this hospital?
So they closed and they released all the patients.
Like recently?
No, a long time ago. And there were a lot of terrible experiments that were done in the basement.
All these fucking insane asylums or anything.
Yeah, I think it goes down. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I found the place. Yeah, Denver's State Hospital.
Danvers or DEN?
Danvers State Hospital.
Danvers. I thought you were saying Denver, like Denver, Colorado.
No, abandoned psychiatric hospital in Massachusetts. So we broke in once and we went in the basement. It's scary.
Yeah, that's what they do in Halloween. All these shows they fucking...
Dude, like scary shit. Like there's no lights.
Oh yeah, that's a funny thing about a vacant building.
if you look at the corners of the walls, instead of 90-degree, the closer you look to the floor, the more rounded, like from people trying to grab onto the wall as they were being dragged. I think that's what made me think of it. So there's some rooms that would have like a torture chair in the middle of the room and just like all this lead paint peeling. It was something out of like a horror movie. It was crazy. Probably the scariest place I've ever been into. But now, I believe they demolished it and building, or maybe already built, apartments.
Or like a playground for children or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those places were just immense. Like just huge and sprawling, like
this place was
hundreds of acres. And
let me see if they have a picture here.
There's one famous one in Pennsylvania.
Still standing?
Yeah, well, you see these ghost people, ghost hunters, or whoever the fuck they are on TV. I don't really pay attention to that because...
Look at how big that place is.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, I don't know where all this money came. It looks like a fucking castle.
Do you know if the prison in Rome, New York, still open? Off a 365?
I think, is that next to Sampson State Park?
I don't know. I know it's right off of 365.
I can't keep up because there's some things that were closing, some that weren't, some that were gonna that they didn't.
Because there's a big prison there, and I don't know. It doesn't look like it's open.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they were gonna close one down, but I just don't know if it was that one. I mean, Griffiths Air Force Base left, and I mean it was years ago, decades ago, but I don't know how they decide these things.
You ever been to a prison building just to like as a tour?
No.
I have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you do these things at fucking insane asylums, and it's kind of the same thing, right?
No, this one was legit. Like I went for a tour.
Like Alcatraz thing?
No.
This is a paid tour. You're allowed to go. They're taking you on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was it?
Oh, that was in just outside of Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oh. So that was really not that bad. They were like pastel color walls and shit. Like
they were just all praying.
Who was praying?
Mormons.
Oh, it was occupied?
Yeah, it was occupied.
Oh, I thought it was vacant.
No, not a vacant.
I wouldn't want to even go with people there.
No.
I mean, I'm not afraid. I'm just like, fuck. They're going to say something, I'll say something. You get to see the prisoners?
You're not allowed to come close. They just kind of like give you a tour of like cells and what the process they go through, and maybe it's like I didn't have to pay for it. It was just you sign up to go to the. Maybe they're just showing it to you to like scare you. Yep. Like, hey, don't do this. That's gonna happen to you.
Hoodlum when you're.
But it didn't look like a high security level kind of. I mean, they have, access to books and computers. So, anyways, yeah, it made me think of it because I was thinking of bear claws.
Well, yeah, because why wouldn't you think of bear claws?
Yeah.
Think of
you remember how my mind works.
Okay.
Are we all out of beer?
We're out of beer.
All right.
This is a recuperating episode from our New Year's Eve and holidays. So I think we're done here.
Yeah. Maybe next episode we can kind of recap of things that happened in our first year.
Yeah, our first 10 months?
Was it 10 months?
9?
No, 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still there. We're still here.
Yeah.
Not there.
We're everywhere.
I don't know if we're coming or going.
2024, where you were. That's why, why is piss yellow and come white?
Why is what?
Piss yellow and come white.
Why?
So you can tell whether you're coming or going.
On that note, we're going to wrap this up. So let's thank Bent Water. Let's thank my brother, my sister-in-law for helping us to get that. And I want to thank all our listeners, our followers, our subscribers on Patreon. Thank you, everybody. It's been an awesome year from where we started to where we are now, and a lot more room to grow and a lot more content to create. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing this as a job.
Yeah, hopefully we can get there.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot of fun to do. It's hard work. I mean, can't we bring
busy. It's very busy work.
Yeah. It's a lot of scheduling. It's sitting down. It's working. It's coming up with ideas, creating them, editing stuff, money that's involved into we have to spend to create content. All this equipment, everything costs money, and this takes time from our family's schedule and our work as well. We have full-time jobs. So we just want to say thank you to everybody. It's been an awesome year. Looking forward to this new year and the ventures that will be done by Brews and Banter.
We'll keep plugging away.
And hopefully we'll keep improving and keep delivering awesome content.
Sounds good.
So cheers.
All right, thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.